Hey there, what you Pachedu-ing? Hey there, how do you Pachedu? Hey there, what you Pachedu-ing? Hey there, are you looking for something to Pachedu? Hey there, why not stop and join me? 'Cause I'll be very happy to stop and spend some time with you. Hello, it's me, Gregor. I'm back. It's been about a week since I last posted a video, and that's just because I had a little bit of a lockdown, cabin fever, coronavirus blip, and some other, kind of family and personal things that I'm sure we've all had at this time. But anyway, I'm back, and while I don't know that I'll definitely be able to commit to 3 videos a week, as I said I would before, I think what I'll definitely try to do is post something on a Monday at the beginning of the week and on a Friday at the end of the week. So fingers crossed I can keep to that this time. I wanted to start today with a little something that kind of came to me last night. As some people who know me will know, I'm a little bit of a dabbler in words, a creative writer. I've written short stories, poetry, all that kind of stuff, for as long as I can remember. And this little poem, I suppose, came to me last night, and I've kind of worked on it through the night and earlier this morning. It's something that I hope will maybe offer some words of, kind of comfort, something to cheer people up, and I just thought I'd share it with you this morning. I'm not saying it's brilliant, I'm not saying it's the best piece of poetry you'll ever have heard, but I just thought I'd put it out there and share it with you. From me to you and yours, with lots of love. Here goes. Watching the sun with its brightness and warmth through the window outside. From the coolness and shadows of my room, through the window, inside. Reminders of all the blessings to be counted, flood like sunlight, through the window, outside to inside, and bring the promise that this too shall pass, and we will be together once again on the other side. So there you are, a little something from me to all of you out there to cheer you up and to wish you well during this difficult time. Now, let me see. The last time I posted a video, I was talking a little bit about how English is the English language. The fact that English is full of lots of words that come from other languages, but that we just think are English because we've become so used to using them every day. So today, I've got another few words that I'm either going to mime or describe to you, and if you think you can guess what they are, please feel free to send me your answers or ideas by writing something in the comments or the reply section after the video. Again, I'm not promising that my descriptions or my acting skills are the best in the world, but if it entertains you and makes you smile, then I've done my job. So here we go. Here's the first one. This is a kind of entertainment. It's something that you might watch on TV, or you might go and see in the cinema, although in the cinema it's maybe a longer version. So some examples might be Tom and Jerry, Bugs Bunny, the Flintstones. So that was number 1. It's a word that comes from another language. It's something that you might watch on TV. It's something that you might go to the cinema to see longer versions of, and some examples might be Tom and Jerry, Mickey Mouse, Bugs Bunny, the Flintstones. It's a word we use in English every day probably, but it comes from another language. Okay, here's number 2. A little bit of miming or acting this time. you want me to do that again? Okay, I'll give it another try. Here you go. So this is number 2. It's another word that we use every day in English, but actually comes from another language. Here's my little mime, my little acting out again. Okay, so that was number 2. Here's number 3. Again, another word that we use in English a lot, but that comes from another language. Oh, look at this. Here I've got this nice square piece of paper, and I'm going to take it, and I'm going to fold it very artistically, very skillfully, and wow, look, it's a stork. Okay, number 3, I'm going to describe and act a little bit again. So this is a word that comes from another language, but that we use very frequently in English. Here's my nice square piece of paper. I'm going to fold it up very skillfully, very artistically, and wow, look, I made a crane. Wow, fantastic. Okay, here's number 4. What do you think this is? Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. So that was number 4. Another word that we use every day in English, but that comes from another language. Here's the next one. This is number 5 for today. Oh, chop, chop, chop all my vegetables. Chop, 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 chop. Chop up my chicken. Chop up some other things. Put some oil in and. Fire, oil, cooking, 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 cooking. What's this? Okay. I hope you get the idea. So what was I trying to describe to you, or what was I trying to show you there? It's a kind of cooking utensil or cooking equipment. I'll give you that extra clue. Okay, and the last one for today. Oh, this is a word that's actually used in English and lots of other languages to describe something that we use every day. They have them in Australia, they have them in America, they have them in Canada, or they have them in lots of countries all over the world, and they're used every day to pay for things, to buy things, to pay for things in shops. So this is a word. It's related to buying and selling. It's used in many different countries, Australia, America, Canada, for example, and it's a word that's very, very common in the English language in many, many different countries, but it's not actually originally an English word. So, there you go. 6 words for you to guess today, and as I said, if you think you know what the words were, please write your ideas in the comment or reply section at the end of today's video. You can also tell me what language you think they come from, or what country you think the words originally come from. So please do that as well. And I think that's all for today. Hopefully I'll post another video again this Friday, and then in the future I'll try and do one every Monday and every Friday. Something at the beginning of the week and something at the end of the week to cheer you up, to entertain you, to inform you, to share a little bit about the English language as well. Okay, so thanks very much for now. Take care and be safe, and I hope to see you again on Friday. Bye.